Hello YouTubers, this is AlbertRutter, and I'm going to making a video today to show you guys how to make some really cool art that's simple. I mean, it's not really art because you have to use other people's art or pictures and stuff, but it's a cool effect. So I start off with a piece of paper, some pens, and some newspaper and some tape if you need it. Also, it's good to have an X-acto knife if you're going to use the tape. I recommend using the tape because it just helps it stay a bit stable. So I got my newspaper here, and I'm just going to find a good picture. Let's try some food. So I am going to take a picture of something, anything really, as long as it's in the newspaper, because if it's like one of those newspapers that's glazed over, like maybe a flyer, it doesn't work. But if it's the sort of newspaper where the ink can come off, if you rub it a lot, that's good. I think I'll use this one because it's a really good picture. So I'm going to cut it out. Also, it's got a lot of color, so you'll be able to tell. Alright, show you how to do this. Alright, so after I've cut this out, looks like that, I'm going to lay it flat on this piece of paper. And just because it helps stabilize it, I'm going to use some tape. I recommend Scotch tape, I think it's called. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, because the other tapes, like this isn't good on walls, but it's good on paper. With like masking tape and green tape, it's the other way around. They're not good on paper, but they're good on walls. So, on the other side of this, if you look in there, you see the piece of art, or the drawing. What you want to do is take a pen, any pen really, as long as it has like point. You can't use a pencil. I tried that. It didn't work at all. It doesn't even have to be like a pen with any ink in it, which I actually recommend, because if you use one with an ink in it, it's going to use up a lot of ink. So find a pen that's running out. I think this one is. Anyway, then you're just going to try to do scribble lines across the whole thing. Just go like this across the whole piece of art. I'm using a pencil that's smoother. That's still not that smooth. Better. That's much better. And don't push too hard because it can rip and that'll ruin the whole thing. But if you do it right, it's really cool. So go across the whole thing. I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's just a demonstration, but go like that. Okay. That's just like a rough version of what I would usually do. Then take your X-acto knife, go up to the very edge of the paper, or the newspaper, cut out, then cut off the edges of the tape that are holding it down. And then you'll be able to pick it up and see the thing underneath. Always close your X-acto knife, or old butt knife, depending on what company of knife you use. And then, oh, this is a really bad one. But anyway, I'm going to do another one, alright? So you can see how it really works, usually. Let's take a new newspaper, so this one over here, and take the image on the front. By the way, I have this weird thing on my head because my hair is too big and I haven't gotten it cut yet. I'm supposed to do that this weekend. Anyway, I got this thing, right? And I'm going to take it, put it on the paper, and just start scribbling. And the image, if you do it right, transfers onto the paper and it can make really cool effects. Here's one I did the other day with some graph paper at my school. Maybe hard to see because there's something on the other side, but it's a car. Can you tell if it's a car? See, there's the headlight and the Ford logo and everything. Anyway, that's a way to make cool art with newspapers. Anyway, enjoy.